The last zone I want to talk about here before we dive into the best Fibonacci settings is something called the golden pocket. And for the two previous zones, I showed you guys a chart, but for this zone, I'm showing you guys the default Fibonacci settings, and you may of course wonder why. Well, that will be clear here very soon. But first of all, let's take a look at what the golden pocket is. The golden pocket is simply the Fibonacci zone here between 0.618 to 0.65. So this one is a little bit deeper compared to the golden zone, or actually it's quite a lot deeper than the golden zone, and it's also a smaller zone. So it's both deeper and smaller compared to the golden zone. And we know from earlier where 0.618 comes from. But what about 0.65? What is so special about 0.65? Is anything special about 0.65? For example, if we take a look here at the default Fibonacci settings, so the settings for Fibonacci tool, you can see that we have no level here that is 0.65. So in order to, have the golden pocket, you need to change the settings on your own. But you might not want to do that because it seems like 0.65 is pretty much arbitrary. And what I mean here by arbitrary? Well, it seems like 0.65 is pretty much a random number. Or in other words, there's no mathematical or geometrical explanation behind the 0.65 number. And because this is the case, we have no real reason to use the 0.65. Perhaps it comes from some other traders finding it successful to trade these numbers, and that's definitely possible. But because we have no real reason why we use 0.65, my recommendation here, or what I'm doing, is that I'm actually using this zone with caution. I'm personally, to be honest, not even using this zone. So use the golden pocket with caution. If you want to, you can of course always experiment. Perhaps the golden pocket works good for you and for the specific asset types you are trading. But as always, when you try strategies out, you need to make sure that you have proper risk management, and the best thing to do is to always practice with paper trading or practice with fake money before you actually dive in to the real market.
If you want to continue learning about the Fibonacci indicator, then simply click or tap on the screen right here to watch the full course.